What's up, guys? I'm so excited to show you this house. We have just finished it up and I'm gonna walk you through it. We're gonna do a little B-roll of what it looked like before and what it looks like now. I'm gonna show you what we did to this house and explain to you a little bit of why we did those things. I'm excited to show you this house, so let's get started. So just like the last video, we're gonna start off in the living room, and here we put in brand new carpet, we painted the walls, we painted the ceilings, we painted the trim, we updated the windows where needed. That's super important. Old windows can make a house look dated really quick, and people know that they're not energy efficient. So when you can and when you should, you wanna upgrade the windows. In here before was like an old couch laying here, old carpet, and old red walls. We painted it a lighter color and it really opened this room up. You want to do that when you can. We became obsessed with this gray and white scheme. I personally love it, and I hope we just keep doing it on all our houses. Of course, we like to mix it up from time to time, but for right now, it's working for us and our customers seem to love it. So back here, we have 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. Again, we did the same thing in here. We painted them a light color, same as the living room, and it really opens them up and makes them feel bigger than they are. They're decent sized bedrooms anyway, but again, it just makes it feel bigger. Brand new carpet in here. I think we upgraded this window right here and then put in brand new light fixtures, and that's really all we had to do to the bedrooms. There's a second bedroom over here real quick. I'll show you B-roll of it and then we'll show you the bathroom. The bathroom came out so good. Steve picked fantastic colors in here and fantastic items to put in the bathroom. We got a brand new vanity, brand new mirror, brand new lighting, brand new toilet, brand new tub, and my favorite part of this whole house really is this tile backsplash. Anytime you can do a tile backsplash in your bathroom, as you want to do it, it really adds value to the house. It really makes it feel like it has some luxury feel to it. Another thing with these inlets, Andrew, my partner, loves these inlets, so he makes us put them in all the bathrooms now, but people really do love them, and it does add that extra value to the house. Now I'm going to take you to the other side of the house where everybody's favorite part is the kitchen. Before we get into the kitchen, we have this really nice dining room area. I got to watch my head here because I always hit my head on those. We got a brand new light fixture in here. We did the white chair rail all the way around. It looks really good. We updated the windows in here as well. Another thing is we put in linoleum in here. We didn't go for a tile. This area just didn't really call for it, but it looks really good and it matches the paint scheme throughout. I actually really like the look of this linoleum, and it's super easy to care for and clean up. Here it is, guys, the kitchen. This is the biggest change in the whole house. This came out so nice. Before, it was old counters, old countertops, had bugs crawling around on it, had old appliances. It just looked terrible. It was dark and gloomy in here. Well, we fixed all that. Steve, again, came through with the design in here. We did white cabinets, brand new countertops, stainless steel appliances, and this track lighting behind me, and I think it looks fantastic. Everything came out super nice in here. Lastly, on this main level, we finished out this addition room. It's for people to do whatever they want with. It just added square footage, and people love these additional rooms to, have an extra family room in, have a game room in, whatever the case may be. People really love this, and we kept this fireplace here. People really love fireplaces, whether they're real or not. People just love the aesthetic of them. And then lastly up here, but you can't see it, there's no reason for me to show it, there is a laundry room just off the kitchen. But what I didn't show in the last video is we actually finished up the upstairs and the downstairs to give us a ton of extra square footage. More square footage means you can get more price out of the house, so that's why we did it. As you can see, we finished out this entire basement. Well, pretty much the entire thing. We left some for storage, but people love rooms in the basement. They can use it for whatever they want, but people really like man caves and like game rooms downstairs. So we finished out 2 rooms down here and put a bathroom down here. That's really important too. People don't like having to run up multiple flights of stairs or going all the way to the top floor for another bathroom. So whenever you can add a bathroom to another floor, you always want to do it if you can. Again, we finished up a bunch of square footage up here. Kids love these areas, these attic rooms. They love playing up here. When people come to show their houses, kids come up here immediately and start playing in it and fall in love with these places. Another thing we added up here is something called a split system. And basically it's like a wall unit, AC unit that gives you heat and AC upstairs, so that way you don't have to run all the HVAC back up here. It's a standalone unit and it will heat and cool this entire upstairs. And you want to do that for people because otherwise they'll melt up here in the summer and they'll freeze in the winter. So now we're going to go back downstairs into the kitchen and I'm going to talk with you a little bit on how this project went. Well, first of all, it went fantastic. Most of that is doing the part of my partner Steve. He managed this one really well. He kept us on time and under budget. And we're going to list this house hopefully by tomorrow. And this house has the potential to make $30,000 in profit for us, which we're super excited about. It's a really nice house in a really nice neighborhood. The comps around here support what we're asking. In fact, our price is really attractive, definitely for the upgrades that we put in here. Guys, always try to do the nice little upgrades. You never want to over rehab a house. You don't want to be the nicest house in the neighborhood and ask top dollar, or your comps, you're just going to look, again, you're just going to look expensive. But what you do want to do is do the nice tile backsplashes, do the nice backsplashes in the kitchen, add the nice cabinets, do things like that that aren't crazy on the budget, but really give that appeal when people walk in, that aesthetic feel. When they walk in, they go, wow, this is a really nice house for the money. And that's what we try to do for our customers. We really want to give them a really nice product, but we also don't want to outprice it for the neighborhood so that nobody can afford it and people feel like they're buying too expensive a house for the area. So we try to do all those things. We're always building systems and trying tips and techniques out to try to make our system go smoother, get these projects done on time, under budget, and sold to our clients and have everybody happy. And we want to give a huge thank you, if he's watching this video, to Rodney, the contractor on this. He did a fantastic job. I can't stress enough how hard it is to find good contractors. If you get into this flipping thing, you are going to find that it's extremely hard to find and keep good contractors. You will probably go through a dozen, if not more, contractors before you find a great one. And that's what we found with Rodney. Hopefully he sticks with us and stays around because, again, we're very fortunate to have him on this project. And now what we'll do with him is allow him to work on 2 or 3 projects at a time. That's a huge tip. Never let a contractor take an entire house or more than one house at a time. Because what they do is they get overwhelmed. Of course they'll say yes to the work because they'll want the work, they want the money. But what they don't know yet is how to manage their time when it comes to multiple houses. So you want to make sure that they can finish one house on time, and then you want to slowly step them up to multiple houses. And another thing is make sure you have your contracts with your contractors. Due date, time of completion, amount, and then a penalty in place if they do not finish on time. But yeah, this house went extremely well. We hope more go like this. Not all of our houses have. We don't always win. We don't always finish on time. And we don't always come in under budget. But this house did just that. Again, a huge part and thanks to Steve. And we'll make what we want to make on this in part thanks to Andrew. So that's why I have partners, guys. I can't stress that enough. If you're going to have partners, get good ones. I'm fortunate in that area, and we're excited to list this house and make some money. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate your support. We work really hard at this. I say we because, one, my partners and I to do the houses, and then my wife, of course, who helps me edit these videos. We all work really hard to make this content to try to help you learn how to invest, learn how to flip, and learn how to manage your money. So I really appreciate any subscribers, any likes you guys give me. Again, I'm trying really hard to get to 1,000 by October, which is my 1-year mark. So I appreciate any support, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook as well.